studio faces the road. So if you hear a lot of cars, that's why. Hi guys, welcome back. Stephanie here. I am so excited to bring you another video. I've been editing it off and on for the past couple days and it's just about ready. So I just wanted to come do a quick intro outro situation. This video takes place in August, mainly 2 days in August, maybe like part of a third. In it, you'll see me do a painting, new stickers, a new sticker supplier. I try out new supplies, and then I talk about something I've been doing for the past two years, on my second year. So some live journaling or junk journaling. I am going to stop talking because this video will be long enough. So grab some water, get a snack if you're hungry. I might go get a snack soon. I hope you enjoy. Maybe this will be a nice chill video for you to get some art done or just relax too. All right, I'm gonna stop talking so we can wrap it up. I'm gonna go. Okay, all right, bye. welcome in. Today is Monday, August 19th. It's been a while. Life's been lifing. So I just thought I'd kind of start fresh with a new one while I'm working on all of the older ones. I just want to do like a quick little art haul. I went to a local art store yesterday. I got some goodies. I also went with a new sticker supplier and am trying out clear stickers for the first time, and maybe do a little painting or like a life journal or like junk journaling. We'll see. First up, art haul. I am so excited. Let me switch the camera around and then we will get to it. Let's just jump right into it. I went to a local art store yesterday and I got these in the sky. I'm super excited. I just went in with no real plan. I just kind of wanted to see where the wind took me, and I can't wait to try all of these. So this is kind of new to me, this golden high flow acrylic. I have two colors that I've used previously. I have like a neon yellow and a fluorescent pink. Both are kind of transparent. I would say recently I've been really into gold, but let's be real, I've always loved shiny things. So I thought it'd be really fun to try like a gold underpainting perhaps with some of my paintings, kind of a play off of religious iconography, but also because I already do underpaintings of bright colors. Most recently I did this tomato painting, and you kind of can tell on the side I did like a fluorescent pink, so I thought like gold might be kind of nice. And since I already do acrylic gouache, I thought it'd be kind of fun to try and layer like a light iridescent acrylic underneath. We'll give it a shot. Next, I got this little Art Creations Royal Talens sketchbook. It has 80 pages. It's small, 3.5 inches by 5.5 inches. It's the only size that my art store had, and so I figured I wanted to give it a shot. All of my favorite artists that I follow have talked about it and or used it, and I thought it'd be just kind of fun to try it out. It was fairly inexpensive. This was, I believe, $6.38 for a small like pocket sized sketchbook, if you will. So I figured I'll crack this open and give it a shot. I mean, I already have a couple other sketchbooks going on, but why not throw one more into the mix? I also got this little Prismacolor colored pencil. It was just a restock, nothing crazy, just an olive green. I do enjoy using colored pencils, and so I believe I am low on this one, so just wanted to get a restock just to have it for when I officially run out. Next, I got three loose alcohol markers. They are the Oahu brand. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, and if it's wrong, I apologize. I've been seeing these supplies, or rather I've been seeing the set online a lot, and you know, again, people are using them. I've always been intrigued by alcohol markers. I've just never really delved into it because my problem is I see it, I like it, I get it, I want one in every color, and that can be pretty expensive, at least for my current budget. So these were sold as open stock, so I was playing around with a couple of the colors and decided on these three. I thought it'd be really fun to mess around and try out. So yeah, so I got three, and they have a broad tip and a brush tip, and I can't wait to play around with those. I do know that with alcohol markers, most of the time, most of the papers you will bleed through, so I'm wondering if, because this paper is kind of on the thicker side, so I've heard, I will see what this looks like layered on this. So can't wait to play with that. Next I got, it's literally just a Papermate red ballpoint pen. It was 49 cents and was very much an impulse purchase, but I kind of really like how the ink goes down, and for 49 cents I figured why not. Plus I kind of thought the red and the red, and I don't know, we'll see. And then lastly, I picked up 4 of these Koi coloring brush pens through Sakura. I haven't tried these before, but I saw Sandy Hester in one of her videos got a couple of the gray colors, and I'm always on the lookout for nice grays, and she seemed to like them. I like how the ink lays down, and one of her points, which I kind of also agree with, they're much more portable in a sense than some of my other supplies, because one of the markers that I really like, let me just grab it, is the Tombow brush pens. I have not tried their alcohol version, but I just have the regular water-based ones. Super, super nice. I love them. The color payoff is great. It's just, they're kind of long. So depending on what I'm doing or where I'm going, I need a certain size pouch to store them. And so her point was, these are significantly smaller. They're easier to put in a pouch, take with you, transport them. I thought that would be a nice thing to test out, to kind of try out. So I got this fresh green color, and then I got 4 of the grays. So I can't wait to try these out as well. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch everything and maybe play around with them. So before I get into swatching and creating and playing around with these, I also wanted to show some new stickers that I got recently. Let me just move these out of the way. How's that? That's okay, that works. So one of my more recent pieces, I made a painting of a beetle, a weevil to be more specific. I found the picture in one of my favorite books. Of course, it's DK. It's Smithsonian Handbooks, Insects, Spiders, and Other Terrestrial Arthropods by George C. McGavin. Here is what the spine looks like. I got it online. I love it. It obviously isn't the most specific book in the world. I just think it does a nice job of like briefly touching a lot of different species and types of insects. So I found it really inspiring for my work and for what I do, and I actually just love looking through it and painting or finding inspiration for many things. So obviously, if you know me, you know I'm obsessed. I love the Beetles section. I have little tabs of things I either have painted or want to paint, and it's just really nice to go through, and it has all of the different orders, the families, and depending on how specific it is, it has the number of species in each family as well. So you have the different orders, you have the flies, you have the butterflies, you have beetles, you have you have spiders, you have mites, and all of the more icky, creepy, crawly things, if you will. Do I want to meet some of these in real life? Not really, but I think from an observational standpoint, it's just purely fascinating to me. So most recently, I was flipping through and this little weevil kind of caught my eye. I think weevils are super cute. You know, they have the boots, they have the snoot. I just think they're fun. I noticed this little guy right here. It is a certain type of species that are endemic to the Philippines. I just really like the spots. I thought it was quite striking. And recently I was coming out of a funk and I wanted to paint something. I didn't film the process just because I didn't want to. I was very much in the mindset of wanting to create and wanting to kind of break through that resistance, and I was very much in the flow, and I just kind of let it happen and just went with it. So what I ended up with is this little weevil. I wasn't faithful to the colors per se. I just really wanted to keep the feeling of it. So instead of the black and the white, I went with blues and oranges. I used some acrylic gouache and a little bit of colored pencil, and I just kind of went for it, and I had a lot of fun. Yeah, so it's a little bit bigger than real life, but I wasn't trying to be 100% realistic or getting it 100% to scale, so I don't mind that per se. So yeah, so this is the finished piece, and I loved it. I actually had a lot of fun with it, and I'm super pleased with how it came out. And I think the colors are quite nice. I really like the contrast from the oranges to the light paper, to the light purple of the paper. Oh my gosh, say that 3 times fast. I can't. So what I used is my Ugly book. It is this little company. They're kind of fun if you want to check them out. They have a bunch of different colors of paper, different sizes, and the paper inside does not match the paper outside. So it was quite fun. This might be my favorite colorway. I'm not sure. When I made my order a couple months ago, I just got a variety pack. So they surprised me with colors, and I like this one. So this painting, or drawing rather, painting, drawing, I don't know, painting. I really, really liked it, and I kind of wanted to try out turning it into a sticker. So I have this little guy. I went with a new sticker company, or new to me rather. I just wanted to kind of try them out, and I've never done clear stickers before, so that was also a new adventure. I went with Sticker Ninja. A lot of the people that I follow really like them, like Sha'an, Shea Barton. I'll just like put info either like on the screen or below or both. So yeah, I just wanted to get a little sample pack of the clear stickers and try them out. I got them in the mail last week. They're a little bit bigger than I thought I wanted. I thought I rather would have like a 3-inch max for the longest dimension. This guy kind of works out to be about 3¼ give or take inches tall. When they sent the proof, I noticed that they made it a little bit bigger than what I wanted. I just decided to roll with it. I'm not mad about it. I actually do like them at this size. I think if they were to be 3 inches, that would obviously make it a bit smaller. I think you can see the details really nice how it is now. So I love the quality. Die cut, they did like the cut lines for me. I thought I wanted a certain way, but I got too finicky, and when they sent the proof, I really liked how it turned out. So I have about a dozen, give or take, about 10. I'll probably put a small supply up on my site, but for the time being, I just really like how these turned out. I won't take it all the way off right now, but considering this is my first time using the supplier and using a clear sticker, I really like how they turned out. If you were to take the backing off a little bit, you can kind of see. I think the sticker turned out great. I've given away a couple so far just as testers to see how they look in real life. I'll put a picture somewhere on the screen. I really like how it stands out. I gave it to a friend with a dark water bottle. I just kind of wanted to see the dark versus the light, and I think it holds up really well. And I think this could possibly be a design that I reorder in the future, because I don't know why, but I am obsessed with Beetles, and I just think they're so fun. So yeah, hopefully we'll have more Beetles in the future. But yeah, just to reiterate, these are my newest stickers. I just wanted to do like a little trial run, and I think they're super fun. And the fact that I could go from this to this to this, I'm a big fan. This flower sticker is from Apple Cheeks, by the way, Tiffany Tan. I'll put her information here. I got it on one of their recent shop updates. I am obsessed. And they're a super cool artist. If you aren't familiar with them, please, please, please go check her out. She's so cool. I digress. Moving these out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and swatch everything that I got. I don't know if it's absolutely necessary, but in a way it kind of is absolutely necessary, at least for me. I've had this notebook for at least 3 years. It was supposed to be a variety of things, but I think I've talked about this before, and if I haven't, my bad. It's just turned into a swatching page, or a swatching sketchbook rather, and that's fine by me. Okay, so I just have obviously my green Prismacolor. She's a classic Prismacolor, olive green, PC 911, love her. If it's a restock, so I'm just gonna put it off to the side. Next, I have it's just a Papermate Pro Fit Literally just a basic pen, ballpoint, and you know, it's a ballpoint pen. It writes kind of smooth. It took a while to get the ink flowing, but it kind of was like that for all of the pens. I'm assuming that's how it is for ballpoint pens, because in my experience with ballpoint pens, that's kind of been the case. So, you know, it's just a ballpoint pen. I just thought the red was fun, and since I got a new red sketchbook, I was feeling the red, I guess. So I can't wait to mess around with that. Okay, next I'll try out these 3 alcohol markers. I'll try them on both sides of the paper. I am curious to see how much they'll bleed through on this versus the Art Creations paper. So first I will try the GY7 Sugar Cane. It's a nice light green color. I am obsessed with green. Green is one of my favorite colors. It always used to be the favorite, but you know, mustard yellow is a strong contender. So that is what the chisel tip side looks like. Yeah, it definitely bleeds through the sketchbook, but that's okay. I'm gonna start a nice new page over here. So I have the chisel, I have the brush. I do find myself gravitating towards like brush markers and brush tips as well, just because I love the variety that you can get. You can get like a little like fine tip. If you use the side, you can get like a much broader stroke, and kind of anything in between. I try and be conscious of how much pressure I apply, because certain markers, I do destroy the brush tips, but I think that's just normal from average wear and tear. So what can you do? But yeah, so that is the green. Next, I will try the B220, the pale grayish blue. I don't know if that is focusing, but we're just going to go with it. Again, I have the the chisel tip first. This is like a nice, kind of like a shadowy blue. If I go light versus like a more of a pressure, it's kind of nice. I did play around with these colors at the art store just to kind of like sample the colors, and I really liked how these 3 played around with each other. I did not get the purple just because I just wanted to get a few at first. Out of the 4 colors that I tried, I went with these 3. Perhaps I'll go back for the purple, perhaps not. I just really liked these 3. So this, it has this. Okay, I like that. Perfect. Next, I will go with the R9, the pastel rose. It was so difficult to just narrow it down. Like I said before, if I have the option of getting every single color, of course I would want every single color, because I'm obsessed. And why have one when you can have multiple? And the thing is, with something of a solid material, if you will, I'm not sure if I'm explaining that right, but a marker versus paint. With certain colored paints, you do have the ability to mix various colors and various shades, whereas with the marker, if you want different colors, you have to get different colors. I've never played around with the other alcohol markers, and I do know that you can, you know, refill them, mix your own ink that way, etc. But I'm just starting out, so I just kind of wanted to get just a few just to see, just to try out. But for now, I like these 3 colors, and I thought it'd be fun to kind of maybe utilize these with my other medium, maybe put pencil on top or paint, or just kind of like see what'll happen. I love this rose color. I especially like how it overlaps with that blue. I'm a big fan. So those are nice. Definitely have some bleed through, but again, that's to be expected. I would have been surprised if it didn't bleed through this, but we'll try with this shortly. So that is the alcohol markers, and then I'm going to do real quick these brush pens. They had a lot of colors. Again, I got slightly overwhelmed. I'm just gonna try a few first, and perhaps down the line, depending on how I like them or how they turn out, or what I might want in the future, perhaps I'll get more. But for now, obviously I was drawn in by this fresh green color. This is one of my favorite colors. I am loving this bright, vibrant green. And I just thought that I would try this out. I love the color that it deposits, and I think that'll be really nice to incorporate into my work. Next, I have these 4 grays. They had 6 grays, and I do know you can get the 6 gray pack. However, I, again, am just starting out with this particular brand, so I thought it would just be wise just to get a couple. If I really, really like them, I can always go and get the other 2. So I tested them out, and these are the 4 that I liked best out of the 6 grays. This is a light cool gray. Okay, put that here. Next, I have the warm gray. The code is right there. I'm not sure if you can see that. They had a combination of warm grays and cool grays. I really like that color. It's like a reddish, almost purpley gray. It has a lot of warmth. I find myself usually gravitating towards like warmer colors, but I thought that that was a really nice, cool color. Plus, I'm just trying to get a bit more variety in my work, so I wanted to make sure I had a little bit of both, but also that the colors work together well. Next, I have this light warm gray, XBR number 145. Those 2 do look fairly similar. Perhaps in different lights, it's easier to see. I think there was enough of a difference to justify getting them both for me. This one has a bit more subdued than that one, to me personally. I just really liked it. So that is that one. And then the last one that I got is the dark warm gray. I'm not sure if XBR number 144. This one I love how it lays down. It's very rich. Again, almost like a purple undertone, if you will. But I really, really like this color, so I wanted to make sure I got this. So I think, all things considered, the 1, 2, 3, 4 colors work out quite well. And I can't wait to incorporate them in my work. And like I said before, they are definitely more portable than some of my other materials. So I can't wait to try those out. So now I am just gonna crack open this sketchbook. My art store had a couple different colors. I went with this red one. They were all really nice. I just was kind of feeling the red vibe. This particular brand does have, you know, other sizes, other colors, but this is the only one that I saw in that particular art store. So I figured it is a bit smaller than what I have been normally working in. However, I figured I would give it a shot. And like I said, for not even $7, I think that's okay. So first thought, I do like that it is a compact size. Disregard everything that I just said. I think this will be a nice addition to my other sketchbooks. I like that it is hardcover. It's almost like a compact. I do like that it has a little elastic. The paper does feel nice, kind of thick. I like that it's not stark white. It's a bit of a creamy, almost like a light butter or ivory color. I do like that. And I do appreciate sketchbooks that have a little attached ribbon or bookmark, just because I like to utilize it, obviously, as I go to keep the page. Yeah, basic sketchbook, I like. I'm going to go to the end really quick because I'm curious. I want to see if the alcohol markers will bleed through. I have a feeling they might, but I'm not going to be heartbroken if they do. I'm just going to go to one of the end pages and test it out really quick. Okay. Let's see here. A little bit of bleed through. Honestly, not as bad as I was expecting. So that is good to know. I will definitely utilize that in the future. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to swatch this. Okay. Let me go back to my other book. I have books everywhere. I'm just going to put my water, get get my brush real quick. Okay. Let me give it a shake. Normally I would, put this on a palette or something of that nature, but I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit on. Nope, just kidding. I think I need to take... Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, let's just remove that. Oh, I do like that. Oh, that is so shiny. I love that. Okay, perfect. Let me put this back on. Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, I normally would put this separate on a palette, but it's just my swatch book, so I don't really mind. I'm not upset. I don't really treat this as being super precious. And then eventually one day, all of this will be filled up, and I can't wait to look back on it. Did go through a bit, but that's okay. That would be alleviated by putting it on a palette. This is so shiny. I'm not sure if you can totally see that through the camera, but this does genuinely look like gold. I think I will be very happy with this, especially utilizing this as an underpainting. I'm very excited. I'm super glad I bought this. I cannot wait to play with this. Perfect. All right, so thank you for sitting with me, getting all of these swatched. I believe I'm able to have fun now. So let me clear this up. I'll get out my new Royal Talens sketchbook and I will do a quick little piece. Just a quick aside, I was not exaggerating. I do have quite a few sketchbooks going on. Yeah, this is the state of my desk at the moment. But such is life. I have my swatch book here. I think with a different angle. Let me focus. I think you can totally see, look at how pretty that is. That has such a nice sheen. I can't wait to play around with it. And will this focus? Maybe? Okay, there we go. So it has a nice sheen. These are the markers and the pen, and look at that green from that marker. I can't wait to use that as well. But these are the current books that I'm working out of. This is my new one that I'm going to play with. This is my ugly books. Oops. Well, this is the insect book that I showed you. This is my Pop-Tart ornament. I hang on my light, but I took it off. Nina Cosford sketchbook. About halfway-ish through with that. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Another sketchbook. This is a piece I want to develop further. I was playing with it last week when I was on hold, again with the Beetles. This is what I usually keep in my purse, but I brought it over just in case. Another sketchbook and my iPad. All right, let me get situated and I'll come right back. Okay, so I am going to do a quick painting utilizing this iridescent bright gold fine golden high flow acrylic. Brand new to me. I have used two colors in the past. They're over on the other side of my studio, but they are a neon yellow and a neon pink, and they both have a transparency to them. So I'm going to utilize this and this new art creation sketchbook. So normally I'll do this first, but I'm doing things a little bit backwards today. On the first page, I just do this sketchbook belongs to, if found, please contact, blah, 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 blah. So do that later. I find with some sketchbooks, the first page, if you will, is kind of glued to the cover page. So for right now, I'm just going to disregard this. I'll do something else later. I just want a nice solid sheet. So I'm just going to work on this guy. So I'm just going to do a quick shake. And this is just going to be very quick. Okay, hi, welcome back. My phone camera definitely died, so I plugged it in just to get enough juice, if you will, just so I can finish out this segment. I finished my painting of my little beetle guy. I used Unsplash. I've talked about it before, but I'll put the link down below. It's a really awesome website where people upload really high quality, really beautiful photos of a bunch of different subject matter. And it is, you can download it. It's free, it's copyright free, and I just really enjoy it. You can find some really nice images off of there. So I did a little jewel scarab type beetle. I tried to just kind of like mimic just like the fun and the shininess of it. I really like the gold background. I did find, however, if I tried to like layer colored pencils on top of a couple layers of acrylic gouache, I did start to chip off the gouache and it got a bit too precious and I was just faffing around too much. So I'm just gonna kind of leave it where it is. Is it perfect? No, but I like it. Okay, trying to focus, just a little guy. And let me get my phone. Oy. Okay. So this is my beetle. That is the reference. Yeah, there's my beetle. I'll put them both on the screen so we can kind of see them both. I think this is a fabulous time to go eat some lunch while my phone's charging because it severely needs to be charged. So this is my quick little painting. I like it. I think the paper held up quite nice considering, you know, I did a layer of acrylic ink and then a bunch of gouache and then colored pencils. Can you paint the Mona Lisa on here? I doubt it, but it's fun to play around. Hi, welcome back. It is Monday evening-ish. It's 4:52, afternoon, evening. I have one more thing I want to do to finish up this video. I think this is going to be like just like a quick one, kind of like a day in my life or just taking you along what I'm doing today. Right now, I'm going to finish off my last week's entry in my living journal. I got the idea from an artist on TikTok. I can't remember their handle off the top of my head, but I'll put it somewhere here on the screen somewhere and below. I have been doing this for, I think this will be my second year. I just use like these basic like craft type of notebooks. This is my fourth one, so I do on average about 6 months each. So yeah, this will be my second year. I started this one in the beginning of June, so that should lead me all the way up till the end of the year in December in here. I do about 1 week a spread. Yeah, let's get to it. I'll do this real quick and then it's probably about time to get started with dinner and other life things. Yeah, all right. Let's go. All right, so I'm ready to get started. Sorry about the last segment. I keep forgetting to put on my microphone. I'm not sure if this will be better. I'm hoping the last segment will be okay. I'll figure it out when I go to edit. So, back to it. This is what I have so far. I really like these. They're kind of fun. They get real chonky, which I kind of like. I usually cycle through my emotions on this project. I'm just doing this for fun. I like oddly keeping records or just kind of like being able to look back and see where I was at or see what I was doing at that point in my life. I separate it by week. Again, I'll put the artist's information here and like down below. This is not my concept. I'm just doing my interpretation of it. I've been doing this I'm on my 2nd year. I keep cycling through, oh my God, I don't want to do this. It's taking up too much time. And then I pull out an old book and I'm just like, oh, well, that's really cool. Perhaps I'll do a tour of them if that's something that anyone's interested in, or maybe I'll just do it for fun. That'll be a separate video. So right now I just have this going on a brand new page, and I'm going to put this aside for now. So what I do each week, I save little like bits and bobs and stuff. So I have a couple of things that I like did from labels or just for fun. So like a coffee label. I also have a bunch of like miscellaneous thing and like a whole bunch of like stickers and little fun trims and pieces that I got from Daiso. Also like the dollar stores have really cool fun stickers. Basically anywhere, anything I see, anything I like, I grab it, and it will eventually work its way into this book. Oh, I also have, if you know, you know, this coffee is so good. So yeah, I'm just going to lay out my book and get started. Hey guys, welcome back. You've reached the end of the video. Thank you so much for sticking around, hanging out. Hopefully you got some work done as well, or just relaxed if that's more your style. I'll write all of the art supplies down below, and I also try and put all of the artists that I talk about as well. I personally love YouTube and art vlogs, and I enjoy knowing what the artists I like enjoy as well, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'll put all of it down below. I very much enjoy personally having an online art community, and I know how beneficial that's been for me, and if this can find some of the like-minded people, I think that's really cool. If you feel like it, put down in the comments some artists that you enjoy. If you are familiar with the ones that I've listed, or if you're not familiar, check them out. They're pretty awesome. If you have any ones that I haven't talked about, put them down below. I'd love to find out more myself. I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up. Thank you for being here, and I'm gonna go. All right, bye. Bye. Bye guys. Bye.